Okay, yeah, Salakia, man. You know, seems like as soon as you start trying to do a lesson, everybody want to call. But Salakia, all right. Like I said, you have particular insiders who were down or cool with these top elite rich banking families, man. You know, and they told them, you know, like I said, the dude had to, you know, gave an interview about him talking to one of these families, one of the members of these families, and he basically was telling them all the shit that he want to do, you know. So there's warnings out there, man. You see, and this is a part of Esau getting ready to put the people in a dire situation. All right, he's getting ready to put the squeeze and the press on people, man, to force them, all right, into submission. Okay, so let's get this word, man. Let's get this word for distress, and I'm gonna go, all right, into the root of it. I'm gonna let him say it.
Strong's G 4912. Sunecho. Sunecho.
All right, I'm gonna go down to B. It says to press on every side. All right, and they have this saying pressure from above, pressure from below. All right, was like I said, I have a video queued up, but let's keep going. It says of a besieged city. All right, now what happens when a fellow, you know, a kingdom comes to take over another kingdom? They besiege, well, they surrounded on every side, man. You see, it says and cut off the food and water supply, just like when you read what happened to you know, Jerusalem, man. All right, 70 AD. All right, during the time of the Babylonians, man. You see, they besieged the city, man. All right, so it says of a besieged city of a strait, which is this is going into a difficult path, man. All right, that forces a ship into a narrow channel. It says of a cattle squeeze that pushes in on every side, forcing the beast into a position where it cannot move, so the former can administer a medication. And that's exactly what Esau is doing, man. You see, he's getting ready to put the squeeze on people and force them into a position to where they can't move. That's why over the years you've been having them put in place particular laws. You've been having these like BG and Elon and these particular you know, elites buying up farmland to talk about you know, now global warming and all this, and it's a war against, all right, through creation, all right, a war against cows. Now cows are the problem. Everything else is the problem except this devil poisoning and polluting every goddamn thing. That's not the problem, but the natural creature that the Lord set up, all right, that's the problem. Okay, but Esau is getting ready to put everybody into a position to where he's going to force them. That's why when you read in Revelation 13, it tells you that he caused it both all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that mark. Now, how is he going to cause it all? Well, he's going to bring forth mayhem, because Esau needs mayhem and chaos to take place. All right, in order for him to push and get everybody into a distressed state, you know what I'm saying? To where he can squeeze them. All right, which real quick, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna read this again. It says of a cattle squeeze that pushes in on every side, forcing the beast into a position where it cannot move, so the farmer can administer medication. And that farmer is Esau, and that cattle are you people. All right, and that medication is that RFID Slakia, that C-HIP, man, that MOTB. All right, and we getting ready to see 2025, man. That Esau is gonna put the squeeze on people, man, in every aspect and way of life. All right, so let's get this word perplexity, and then I'm gonna grab this video. All right. So remember, keep in mind that the press on every side to force the cattle into a position to where it can't move. All right. And once that happened, once that distress happened, what are people are gonna be perplexed. All right. It says the state the state of one who is in perplexed. But when you go into the root word, it says to be without resources, man. That's how he's gonna get everybody, all right, into that distress. All right, that's how he's gonna press everybody on each side by taking control of the food, water, you see, everything, land. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it now via these fires, all right, by these particular, you know, weaponry that Esau has in the heavens. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that shit right now as we speak, man. All right, he's heaping up to himself all the resources, because if you control the food and the water, you can control the people. You see, but it's one group that Esau can't control, and that's going to be the elect, man. Because as the scriptures say, the Lord said himself, you know, the scriptures say that he has 7,000 men who will not bow the knee to Baal. That's going into the elect, man. All right, and the 7,000 just means a complete number. You see, you can read about that number in Revelation chapter 7. All right, that 144,000 in that large multitude, man. You see, but it says to be without resources, to be in straits. You see, to be in straits. to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, man. Because a lot of the scriptures talk about that. The shadow of Egypt shall be your shame, man. Because our people totally trust in this place, man. They looking for Donald Trump. All right, first niggas hated Donald Trump. Now niggas that we all for Trump. When you niggas should be for the Lord, man. All right. It says to be in doubt. Yeah, you people go. Hey, it says not to know which way to turn, and that's exactly how Esau is gonna get these people, man. All right, he's gonna put them. He's gonna squeeze them on every side to where they ain't gonna know which way. They ain't gonna have no way to go, man. They ain't gonna be able to move. He's gonna force them into a narrow, all right, like it said, a strait that forces a ship into a narrow channel. All right. And ain't that funny how the Lord has a narrow path and Esau has one too. But one leads unto death and one leads unto life. All right. Which we know that narrow path that the Lord requires us to go on, that leads unto life. But Esau narrow path that he's getting ready to create and set up, all right, and force people through. If you go through that narrow path, man, Esau's narrow path, that's gonna lead to death, man. You see? It says to not know which way to turn, to be at a loss with oneself, to be in doubt. Because once Esau does these things, once he pressed the people, once he caused these particular distresses to happen, all right, these people are not going to know what to do. And that video that I'm about to play is going to further explain it, all right, to you brothers and sisters out there, man. It says to not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed. Yeah, and that's why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, man. And that's not going into a fucking college degree. All right, it's talking about, all right, this wisdom, this doctrine, man. You see? That's going to be the treasures in the time to come, man. All right. So let's go into this video, man. Like I say, Lord willing, is edifying.
In revolutionary literature, the tactic is known as pressure from above and below. It's the strategy that Colonel House laid down in his book, Philip Drew, Administrator. Deliberately create problems, and then offer only those solutions that result in the expansion of government.
Right. Deliberately create problems. That's what Esau is doing. We're seeing it now. You see? He's deliberately creating problems, just letting all these people in, and yeah, Elon and these Moabite soldiers sliding through the border. They're talking about these ground and air missiles that then got over these T attacks, these T they wanted of these T attacks that are about to start happening. That's him creating, all right, these particular circumstances, man.
Create conditions so frightful at home and abroad that the abandonment of personal liberties and national sovereignty will appear as a reasonable price for a return to domestic tranquility and world peace. If those who seek world dominion can stimulate leftist mobs into violent confrontation with local law enforcement, and also provide exhaustive news coverage so that the entire nation can see and tremble, then the peaceful and freedom-loving majority can be programmed to accept a vast expansion of government powers and even a national police force, offered supposedly to end the violence.
Right. That's what he's gonna do, man. He's gonna do, and he's gonna show this shit on fucking news. It's gonna be on CNN, like he already doing, man. Fear mongering. You see, these are the taxes of the devil, and this is what he's getting ready to do. Why? Because he knows that he had but a short time. All right, I'm gonna play this video out, man, and then I'm gonna end it off. So Lord willing is edifying, man.
Rich men's corporations publish and popularize revolutionary books and songs. Through advertising, rich men's businesses subsidize revolutionary magazines. Rich men's tax-exempt foundations pour millions of dollars into left-wing organizations. The federal establishment in Washington, through agencies like the OEO, provide weekly paychecks to thousands of hardcore revolutionaries. And so
Paid opposition, man. You see how brothers be bringing out, and the apostles bringing out how Esau be funding these particular. He set up these ISISes. He the one who's doing that shit, man. Just like he's gonna set up these particular people. The elder said it last night about Candace Owens, and Mel Gibson. They're paid opposition. Esau's gonna use them, all right, to say particular things and spark, and then bring forth laws to put people into straits, man. All right.
we return again to the basic question, why? Why does the establishment publicly condemn but privately support the anti-establishment movement? Former communist Jerry Kirk answers, the idea is to create a situation where the people are so frightened of the violence all around them that they will throw their hands up in the air and demand, federal government, do something. And the only choice open will be martial law. This is the meaning of pressure from above and below. To put over police state measures at home, they need chaos, crime, and anarchy in the streets. Or, as they say in revolutionary circles, the real action is in the reaction.
Right. So there you have it, man. You see, that video, man, was breaking it down to a T on exactly what Esau needs and what he needs chaos to happen. All right. He needs these particular things, man, to force everybody into a corner to where they can't move. And then he's gonna come with the like we read in that definition that says a strait that forces a ship into a narrow channel. He's gonna force everybody until he's gonna come. Hey, I have the way. Look, I have the way. I can get you back into a normal life. Here, just stick out your arm and take this technology within your body. You see, and that's exactly what we're getting ready to see. So the press is coming, man. All right. You brothers and sisters, man, prepare your mind for what we're getting ready to go through, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. And as always, peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.